What's going on? I am super excited to take you on this little tour today. We have been getting a lot of wood chips dumped. Still have more in the yard here to spread. We've made it quite a ways. Still a little bit more to go. Closer to the playing area for the kids. But we have started a row over here. I will be making this wider. I think I'm gonna move their trampoline up just a little bit where it's still flat to make this have a little bit more room. But during this strip, we finally got some more elderberry cuttings going, and they are looking great. I've been checking on them every day. They've been putting off leaves. Hopefully they're doing what's important and setting roots. But we have planted, oh man, I don't even know how many, at least 50 cuttings here. I would have loved to get some video footage of that, but me and my oldest daughter went down the road and did some chores for one of my papaw's good friends, and cleaned up some of his area a little bit and helped him gather these cuttings, and then helped him plant. So doing all that, and then we got home, I just kind of, all I had time to do was get them in the ground and get these wood chips spread. But we were living in the moment, having a good time. We also, so right up here, where that tree is in our landscape, I had finally figured out that it is a plum tree, which was exciting. It looks beautiful in the spring, but it would be really cool to try some plums. And last year it had a really nasty split right at the base of it. So to try to save it, we've taken a bunch of cuttings off of it too. I don't know if these are gonna do anything. These are just kind of just for me to play with. I had this leftover room here at the end of this row, so I took some larger cuttings and I shoved them deep in the ground. And these are starting to do some things too. You can see some leaves on this one starting, and down here. So they are doing things. I don't know if these are a little bit too big to set roots, but we won't know until the time comes. I figured what would it hurt. So there's our whole row of elderberries. I'm very excited for that. That is one of the trees that we ordered a couple years ago, and none of them took. Had to stop the video there due to coughing, which was what I was trying to get out, was that I'm very excited to take advantage of the medicinal purposes of elderberry, as I had to stop to hack stuff up. Yeah. And we also have some more cuttings that we've taken over here. We have a bunch of very small plums. One thing to say about the plums, that we didn't know it was a plum tree for so long because it is not self-pollinating. So the only thing that I don't know about taking all these cuttings is technically these are all the exact same tree. It's basically cloning that tree. So I don't know if we will get plums, if any of these grow to be mature, if it's not a different tree, like a different tree grown from seed. So I don't know what they'll do, but it will be exciting at least to have some more of them, and we can bring a different variety in later on after we know what they're gonna do. And then maybe we'll get some plums. And then in our last pot over here, we have some of our black mall willow. I moved those into the chicken yard late last year. They're doing good. I just checked them. We'll walk back there in a second, but they're all starting to grow. Unfortunately, them dang chickens will destroy stuff. They will. They're not as pretty as everybody makes them out to be on Instagram, but they will take over whatever they want. And one of the trees that I moved in there got completely trampled and broke off down low, but it was still pretty much dormant, so I made a cutting out of that whole piece, and I might have saved it and multiplied it, so turning 1 into 4, which would be awesome. But we are seeing how these do. This one's starting to look good. It's a really thin one. I didn't know if it would really do anything, but it is starting to put on some leaf buds. And now we can walk back to the chicken yard. Excuse the mess. Our chicken yard is a work in progress. But we saved some of those cuttings. You can see these ones are doing phenomenal. And we brought them into our chicken yard. We got 4 sets planted there, I believe. So 4, there's only 3 in that one. 2 in this one, I think. So 2 there, 2 there, 4 of them down here, and 3 of them down here. So 7, 9, 11 elderberries planted in right here. This is kind of a spot that it gets sun kind of early morning, and then as soon as midday comes, it's just shaded the whole rest of the day. But elderberry is supposed to be good for the shade too. Hoping that's something we can really benefit from and bring some type of life to this kind of dead corner. So we'll continue to bring some more partial shade, full shade plants in here that will actually drop something for the chickens and be beneficial. So super excited for those. I'm hoping the middle 2 stay strong. I forgot I had some extra baskets out there along the creek that were just sitting around dead trees. Those ones that we ordered that never did anything. So I brought them in to protect those. They were really hitting after the leaves as they were growing. But as long as they're focusing on roots, I think they'll be fine. And we got one more set of elderberry over here. They will do wonderful over here once they establish. And this little kind of bed that I made in this corner of our composting area, we have another set of 3 over here. That one's doing really well. Need to break the leaves off of that lower one so it puts more tension down to the roots. But all of our trees are doing phenomenal. These black mall that are left over here around our pond, they are starting to bud. This mulberry is coming back, and this poor mulberry, I need to get a new basket around it. I don't know if I have a video of it last year, but it had new growth, super tall. It was doing wonderful. I took the basket off of it because it was getting so big. And I don't know if one of these dang chickens tried to roost in it or what, but they absolutely destroyed the whole top of it. And if they would just let things live, they would reap the benefit of it for decades. Of this tree dropping mulberries for them. But that's how chickens are. You try to do something good. Oh, and they don't care. Well, that is the end of our cutting tour. You can see we still have a little bit of work to do on our garden, moving wood chips around. We're getting super close to May 5th is our last frost date. It's getting close, but it's also taking forever. We're very excited for that to get here. I reached out to my neighbor just the other day, and he has some persimmon trees back in the back of his property, and I'm going to try to sneak back in there soon this week and try to find a few that I can dig up and bring down in here. So that will get our persimmons back down here in the holler. And Mr. John, the same guy we went and got all them elderberries with, he has a very large food forest that he's started. Maybe one day I'll take the camera down there and we'll check it out with him. But he has a lot of pawpaw trees that he's planted, and he had a little bed of cuttings. He's saving them for right now to make sure he doesn't need to replant any of the ones that he put in, and then after that he's pretty much going to let me have whatever's left. So we will get our pawpaws back this year, hopefully doing good and thriving, and hopefully we'll find a few persimmons that we can bring down in here, and then I'll be very happy with our trees. It's pretty much all the trees that we ordered that did not thrive, that did not grow. So that is our cuttings. Very excited to show you guys. I watch them every day. They're like all my little children now, constantly looking at them. Wish I could see underground, see roots starting. Just gotta wait and see. But that is it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.